coming up is going to be Mr. Arvell, Craig, and he is the CEO of Chatbot Funnels. And he's going to talk to us about setting up Chatbot Funnels, right?
Yeah, sure.
So thanks so much.
Thank you. Good morning. Hello. How's it going? Well, I'm excited to be here and share with you a very exciting topic that I love to talk about, and that is Chatbot and Messenger Funnels. From Phoenix, Arizona. I'm just here for the day, and so glad to be here and to share with you some things. I'm just curious, how many of you have used messenger bots? Anybody using a Facebook Messenger bot or a chat bot? Okay, so it's not many people. It's funny, I was here last year talking about this because Facebook just opened up their messenger platform to allow businesses to run campaigns through Facebook Messenger. And I was talking about it last year and traveling, and people weren't using it yet, and now a year later, it's still not used much, but it's a really exciting opportunity, and that's why I'm excited to share with you about it. Real quick, so the problem I think that it's going to solve for you, as far as why do you want to use messenger funnels, chatbot funnels, what's the deal with it? The problem is email, as we know, is the bread and butter of direct response marketing. It works, but it doesn't work like it used to. It's not 1998. Nobody's excited to open up 200-300 emails a day, no. So that's the issue. The issue is people's attention, we know, is changing. It's not email, it's social, it's everywhere. That has changed. But also the platforms, right? The spam filters, how Google has those promotion tabs and this tab. So you got technology fighting against your email. And then people aren't on email as much anymore. So that is causing the responses to drop and just doesn't work as well as it used to. It does still work. I still love email, but it's not like it used to be. So now there is an opportunity, as I mentioned, is that people's behavior has changed. I don't know if you saw the statistics. 2 years ago, the statistics, whoever does statistics stuff, said that more people use messaging applications like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, Snapchat, all the messaging one-on-one interaction is more popular than traditional social media interaction, Instagram, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? So people want to message one-on-one. That's been a shifting trend over the past couple years. And so what businesses do, like Facebook, when they see people want to message, if you're on, there's 1 billion people on WhatsApp, there's 1.3 billion people who just use the Messenger app. So what businesses do, like Facebook, they allow other companies to run ads through Messenger. And you can run automations. Think about marketing automations and all that kind of stuff. You can do that through Facebook Messenger now. Okay, so that's the thing. The platforms are changing and people's attentions are changing. So that's the opportunity. That's why it's an exciting opportunity if you're interested in getting sales. Anybody like sales and leads? Okay, just make sure I'm talking to the right people. So again, that's the big fact that makes me excited about it. There's 1.3 billion people just on Facebook Messenger. And so you can run ads to those people individually. You can run marketing automation campaigns to those people individually. And we're seeing, again, it's nothing super special, just that's where their attention is. And because you remember, most of you didn't raise your hand. That means that most of your competitors also are not using it. So therefore, people just use it for fun. They don't really use it for business in general. So therefore, if you as a business choose to send a drip campaign through Messenger to your audience, you'll probably get 100%, 90%, 80% open rates and attention because it's not yet fully adopted. That makes sense? People aren't using it, but so that's the opportunity. That's why the engagement is high, because it's not yet super popular. 6 months from now, 2-3 years from now, it'll be like everything else. It'll still work, but it's not going to be as, the results are not going to be the same. So that's the general thing. So again, what's realistic? I want to quickly go through what is realistic, what is it that you can actually see, and that is, I meant to update my slide. I didn't get a chance to change it. So it's a client of ours. They do marketing specifically for auto dealerships. And so they run traditional Facebook and Google ads, so auto dealership, here's a new sale, get your pricing like you were an employee pricing. When somebody enters into the Messenger chatbot, we're getting about a 75% will engage. Either they'll take the promotion, it's a promo code, they'll get it, or they'll click around and try to click other stuff, and the bot, by default, will automatically connect them to a live person. So that's that campaign. It's been going about 3 months. Recart, they're not a client of ours, but there's just some statistics I got from them when it comes to abandoned cart emails, which is a very, highly engaging type of email. If somebody doesn't make that purchase, they're on their checkout, but they leave. They get, again, you can see the numbers, 50% opens on email versus 90% opens in Messenger. Anyway, the numbers are there. That's just an example of the difference. If you send them a message on Facebook Messenger, it'll pop up, notifications, you can interact. That's numbers. There's another client or partner of ours. They specialize in webinars. And so this is their webinar funnel. These are every month, I think every week, they do a Facebook Live to promote the webinar. And so they get the leads, the subscribers during Facebook Live, which, I'll get into more into how do you get opt-ins, how do you get subscribers. But these are the numbers. That's good. So that's it. If you want to see what it looks like, if you want to demonstrate, I don't know if you've done much with bots, messenger bots in a B2B or lead gen funnels. I've got some funnels I'll show you if you're interested. Sound good? Just gotta wait, because of course the end is only like 26 minutes from now, so you don't have to wait too long. So real quick, this is me. Chatbot Funnels is this company, Design That Speaks company I started in 2008. So I've been in marketing, digital marketing for 16 years. I do coaching, consulting, speaking. I just live it, so I'm a little excited. And I like talking about it, I like helping people. I actually do the writing. I've done coding, I've got a computer science degree. I've done design, I've been in Photoshop for 18 years. I write my blogs, I've got podcasts. So I'm just a real tactical, hands-on person that does a lot, and I love it. Email and chatbots are the two types of ways that I like to do marketing best. Anyway, I've been talking about chatbots for almost examples on that. But yeah, definitely B2B is definitely a big opportunity. So actually, let me go into some more details. If you got any more questions, we can chat about it. So what is a chatbot? Chatbot is just software that communicates like a human. Pretty simple. But with the NLP or natural language or the AI, it's not really AI yet, but chatbots can interpret people's intent, not just word for word. So that's it. So chatbots work in email, they can work on Messenger, they can work just on websites, they can work in apps, blah, 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 blah. Like Siri technically is a chatbot. That's from a definition. Alexa is a chatbot, but it's all voice. Chatbots work in Slack, Skype, Messenger, standalone, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So why chatbots inside Facebook Messenger specifically? Like I mentioned, there's 1.3 billion people. So again, in B2B, you're still dealing with people. And if there's 1.3 billion people who have Messenger on their phone, your target audience is on Messenger, period. 2 billion messages are sent monthly. And again, so here's one of the big things that most people don't understand. Facebook allows you as a business, when you're running chatbots, if you get it all connected, when somebody sends your business page a message, you automatically have access to certain aspects of their profile. So again, think about all the emails you get, you're running ads. Is this a real person? They just put in a fake email to get my white paper. They just put in junk stuff. There's no junk data on Facebook. They have to have a real account in order to send you a message. In order to be a lead, they have to have a Facebook account. So you can see the first name and the last name. You can see their photo. You can see their gender. You can see where they live. You can see their time zone. You can see in this ads. So you can see that stuff to validate your leads. But again, there's a system behind it. So you're programming this chatbot system. The system can know the person's name. That's why it says, hey, Nathan, thanks for stopping by. You automatically get their name. You automatically get certain aspects of that person. So that data, that lead to me is tons more valuable and it's valuable. And technically, there is some payment stuff that people can do payments through Facebook Messenger, and your bot can know whether or not they have a payment method on hand. Again, that goes into B2C, that kind of stuff. And lastly, they just opened up this aspect where you can access their email and phone number. You can't and I'll explain more later, you can't take it and store it, but you can access it. You can actually later, how you can access somebody's phone number and email that's based on their Facebook profile in order to generate leads for that. 1 second on the question, I want to cover a couple more things. And again, so the email and phone is based on a quick reply button, but I'll show that in a minute. So real quick, I want to show you how you can generate leads. What does it look like? What does lead generation look like in Facebook Messenger? So subscribers, leads, whatever you call it. Real quick, what's my time like? Just want to make sure I have no idea. It's 3 seconds. 12 minutes? Okay, cool. So, first thing I'd say is, and I'll show you what each of these look like in a minute, optimize your page, your Facebook page, so that it says, send us a message. You have to change the button and make sure it does that. Of course, you can run ads, Facebook or Google, anything, you can run ads directly into Messenger. Because again, anytime somebody sends you one message, that's an opt-in, and you can drip content forever. Facebook comment tool, that is within the chatbot tools, you can program it so whenever somebody comments on a post on your Facebook page, that's an opt-in. That brings them into the messaging area. Make sense? Any comment. You can either say, you take one specific Facebook post, and you can tell your system, if somebody comments anything, bring that conversation, bring that typing into Messenger. Or you can say, only if they type a keyword. Like if you say in your post, blah, 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 type in white paper, type in agile, type in Digimark and that keyword can be programmed to open up Messenger and give them that piece of content they want, that segments them, that tags them that they wanted this. So for the future, you can know the word. So there's different ways you can use the comment tool. Facebook provides widgets that you can put on your website. Just little pop-up widgets, whatever, imagine. Facebook Messenger code. I'll show you what that is. Kind of like a QR code, but Facebook Messenger itself has its own weird kind of QR code thing that you can use to opt people in to your Messenger. Yeah. Website, again, so, think about your lead magnets on your website. You can start directing people into Messenger for those. Same thing with your contact form. So real quick, so again, you see the big send message, everybody knows that sends people into my page, and it automatically brings them to my funnel, gets my welcome sequence, blah, 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 ask them questions. And again, when you hit edit within Facebook, you can change your button. So make sure your main page button says, hey, send us a message. You got questions, you got whatever, you want our discount promotions, it's a message. Number 2, think about your traditional pop-up, lead magnet forms that go on your website, Sumo, whatever, opt-in monster. I changed my pop-up on my website to say, hey, send us a message. Send it to Messenger. That's how I'm getting them from my website. This is an example of the widget that Facebook gives you that you can embed on your website. Think about the chat things, intercom, whatever type of drift. Facebook has its own one that gets them in. Here's an email, this is like on HubSpot, where they say, click here to get your social media calendar content, or skip the form and just get it via Messenger. That's how HubSpot is redirecting people just to send a message in Messenger, because that's an opt-in. They can, they just want it just one time, get them in there once. You can follow up. So you can do that again on a blog post. You can say that. You can say fill out a form or send us a message in Messenger. There's my QR code or my Messenger code. If any of you have a phone, let me show you. Anybody got Messenger on their phone real quick? Do you know how that works? So in Messenger, if you click on People, the People tab, there's a button that says scan code, and you can do this when you're networking on it. But if you put that scan code, it'll work. Okay, then you can get messages. So he just did it. He just put this in Messenger scan code, and it picks it up, so that brings them into the funnel. So those are ways you get opt-ins. Okay. So once they're in, what do you do now? You got a subscriber. They sent you a message. What's next? Again, I say create a welcome or onboarding sequence. You say, hey, what's going on? And again, this is chat. This isn't email. This isn't a blog post. It's a different environment, so you want to communicate to people on that environment. So you may have some emojis, you may have some GIFs, you may just use some humor. Shift your content style, even if it's B2B, but keep it short and simple. So we conversate with the customer to segment. Like, hey, what's going on? What kind of business are you in? And I'll have buttons that deal with my target verticals. So every button they push, I can segment and save that. Are you looking for this? Are you looking for that? But it's a conversation. The person leads it, but whatever they click or push, the bot will say, hey, cool, I like that. And that's what I'll say. I'll say, what's going on? That's cool, like, what's up? I'm just using personality because that's what the medium, that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it engaging. Some people use messenger bots and it's boring. They're spamming you, they're sending stuff all day long. I want to make it fun and entertaining. So again, you're gonna nurture. I remember this one magazine, Complex magazine. They're like, think about your website. You've got categories of your content. Somebody might click in a certain category. I think Complex magazine had those same categories in their messenger. And once you click on them, they're dripping their latest blog posts. You can tie RSS feeds into Messenger. So just like you would get a subscriber to your blog updates, you can automatically just, hey, here's our latest post, click here. Here's our latest, again, it's automatic. And then lastly, if somebody typed, like I mentioned earlier with the comment tool, if somebody types the word sales, if they type keywords, you can automatically have pre-programmed responses. Oh, are you looking for this? Click here. So you program, if somebody, whatever they type, you program responses. So it's not really artificial intelligence, but it is interactive, it is engaging, and you have all that stuff built, and the bot does it all on its own. Okay? And there's some other stuff you can do. We've got database search. I can search databases. They can type something. You can look through products and pull stuff out through Google Sheets or whatever your database. You can store stuff in databases. Again, I've got product sales in my, I don't want to get too complicated. You can connect it to your CRM through Zapier or stuff like that. When somebody types, you can take that lead and put it into your more traditional database if you feel more comfortable with that, which I would recommend. So there's all these ways we're automatically nurturing leads, nurturing content, dripping through RSS, or just have pre-built sequences and funnels. And whatever that says down there, we do that too. Conclusion, blah, 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 blah. There's lots of people who probably are almost out of time. Any more questions? There was a question in the back. Anything else? What are you thinking? Do you like it? Do you want to learn more, or kind of quiet, sleepy, lunch? Sounds good. But yeah, so I think our time's up. Yeah, again, there's lots of people there. Again, Facebook is investing into offering businesses the tools to automate, to do whatever you need to do within that platform because there's people there. You can run ads there. Again, your competitors are not doing it yet, so I would highly encourage, like I said, I've been talking about this for over a year. Only like 6 months ago did I decide, let me actually make a business out of it. Even if it only lasts a year, you're gonna get traumatic. Think about Google Ads in 2004. Maybe, it's 10 cents a click, I wanna pay 5 cents a click. People, were complaining about spending $1 a click in 2006. And now it's, so there's I've been around this business long enough that even if it's a small window, take advantage of it. I'm telling you, this is super easy, but if anybody wants to give me their card, or if you find me online, I would do a free training next week or next couple of weeks, like an hour training. You can do a lot. It's really simple. It's as simple as MailChimp and Constant Contact. Just to let you know, the tools, they're super basic. Arvell, there's one website you can try. Yeah, what's your question?
Yeah, I just one question. In terms of subscribing, do you see a large, in terms of CFOs and CEOs, the C-suite, are a lot of those folks subscribing through Messenger?
Yeah, no, not in what I'm doing, but Yeah, again, are they on there? That's the thing. It's like, I'm not targeting them, depending on, so the targeting the audience is based on your ads. If your Facebook ads can target the CEO, this is just a different destination. That's the only thing that's different. You're changing out. This isn't a traffic strategy. This is an engagement strategy. So it's a way, once you get the leads, it's a way of getting leads, or you can just Google or Facebook ads. If they have Messenger on their phone, which again, over 1 billion people do, then it'll work. Yeah, sure. Any other questions?
Seeing in the news how Facebook is very concerned now with privacy, some of these automatic opt-ins, is that going to be changing in the near future, you think?
Technically, Facebook shut down Messenger bots a month, like 2 months ago. And then on May 1st, when they had their F8 summit, they reopened it. So whatever they were going to do in concerns of privacy, they've done it. But now they've reopened it up for businesses to take advantage. Yeah. So no, so I'm not worried about the future. There was a little small window I was concerned, but it's back open. It's open for business. So good question. Any other questions? I don't want to hit anybody in the head.
I guess going along with that question, what about GDPR and all of this? That has been fun to do. But the opt-ins for that, how does that affect the opt-ins of Facebook Messenger and email?
Guys, I can't answer it. I don't know. I haven't studied it. I'm not doing international stuff now. There are rules within Messenger in general, like within 24 hours, you can't like send out ads or promotions like straight through the organic broadcast and mass message all your subscribers that way. Within 24 hours, you can't. So there's some rules that work within there, but I don't know.
So you were just speaking like domestically, really?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah. I will say one thing to clarify. A subscriber. Yeah, time's up.
No, time's not up, but he can answer your question. The next speaker, he says he can answer it. So.
Awesome. Great.
Yeah, he's more international, so.
There you go.
But yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so it's one other thing I want to clarify is that a like, a fan is not a subscriber. There's no connection. So you can't blast every fan or like anything. That's completely different. It's only if somebody sends you a message through the message part. And so they don't have to be a fan or like to do that. So just to want to clarify, that's one thing that people have questions about. I keep running about time. I'd love to do more, or if I could get online and show a demo. But if you go to arvell.chat, all that does is redirect you to my Messenger bot. And I have a 3-day funnel that teaches or shows you. It's like it says build a chatbot. So it's just a demo. It just shows you what I'm doing, and there's a video. I have videos inside Messenger. So think about, I don't click, you don't have to leave Messenger and go get some content. All the content is right there. And I show you how I do what I do right in there. It's a 3-day funnel. Anyway, so yeah, just, if you got any questions, find me, Arvell Craig, arvell.chat. If you got a question, again, I love talking about it. I could show you how to do it. If any of you, again, are doing email marketing, you want to just show, we can just set up a time. Like I said, in a couple weeks, I can do one for free. After that, just let me know. I'll train you. We can figure something out. But it's exciting. I know people aren't doing it. So it's like, I think it's a good time to do it. But no, I think we're good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Arvell.